we finally got our first proper look at Dune Spice Wars, which is a real-time 4X strategy game set in Frank Herbert's Dune universe. The gameplay segment showed us quite a bit and revealed a ton of information. However, press got invited to a behind-the-scenes extended look, and many preview sites had put up posts on their thoughts, so I essentially read through most of them and tried to summarize everything we know from the game so far. The real-time strategy game is developed by Northgard developer Shiro Games and published by Funcom, who's most notably known for Conan Exiles, who is also working on the Dune MMO. Spice essentially represents power in Dune, and the substance enables intergalactic travel and can even extend life. In the game, you are battling for dominance over Arrakis. With the aid of 4X components, that 4X standing for expand, exploit, explore, and exterminate, you'll have to manage your resources, deal with political intrigue, and employ techniques like subterfuge to gain an advantage as you confront the hardships of the desert regions. From what's been shown thus far, Shiro Games is bringing the iconic sci-fi setting in life in a way that will no doubt appeal to fans of the real-time strategy genre as well as the Dune franchise. The sands of Arrakis stand out visually, and while the camera never really zooms in to get a close look at the units on the ground, the overall look is quite detailed. A game should take roughly 3 to 4 hours to finish, with a dominating win by score or a diplomatic victory in which the player becomes the governor of Arrakis, which the developers state is practically impossible. The planet is divided into tiles, one of which contains your capital. The rest is obscured by a dense fog of war, but you already know that you want to get where the water is, which is one of the most scarcest resources. The other tiles may include a variety of objects of interest to investigate, such as a spice field, ruins, a caravan, wreckage, or a village to seize. At the start of Dune Spice Wars, you'll choose from 4 main factions from the Dune universe, including House Atreides and House Harkonnen. They've not yet revealed which the other 2 houses will be. To begin, each faction is allocated to 2 distinct counselors for your choosing, each with their own set of unique perks that can help you in various ways as you strive to spread your influence over the desert world. With a major base of operations in the planet's core, most of the environment is shrouded by fog to begin with, thus exploration is essential. In Dune, you must manage a variety of resources. Spice acts as a type of generic currency. Plascrete, on the other hand, helps for construction, human resources for armies, water for the stability of your empire, and so on. Shiro Games says that you may go so far as to kill the head of an opposing party by playing your shots correctly, but it's a heck of a feat that entails the removal of an opponent. Every faction has unique skills that might offer you new ways to cope with conflict or gain control over additional land. They mentioned the Atreides house in action during the preview. When the Atreides house discovers a settlement defended by troops, they set about claiming it as a location to put up a harvester to extract spice from a neighboring field. While military forces are dispatched to the town to engage in fight with the protecting soldiers, the faction has the unique option of taking possession peacefully and avoiding war. The Landsraad Council, for example, is a central hub where you may vote on resolutions affecting many parts of your influencing authority, such as infrastructure. Diplomatic activities can also result in deals and accords that influence how opposing parties see you. You may also try to execute subterfuge operations using your spies to get an advantage if you want to be a bit more cloak and dagger in your political dealings. While the user interface is still being worked on, there are several complex features in place that fit nicely into the setting of Dune and give a range of techniques to conquering the sandy terrain. Overall, based on these previews, it seems that Dune Spice Wars will be a much more complex strategy game than I initially thought. There will be a level of micromanagement on top of the diplomatic system, and one might have to play a few rounds to really get to grips with the system and dominate Arrakis. That said, the game looks visually intriguing, and from reading through the previews, which you can view in the description below, it does sound like Dune is definitely making a strong return in the video game industry. But what do you think about these previews? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and for more gaming content, check out the rest of my channel. If you enjoyed this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.